Hi guys, welcome to Logosol Portable Sawmills.
You have to. You're on.
Röd.
We have our first comment. No sound.
No sound.
No sound.
This is like, hello, welcome.
No, maybe.
Perhaps we have audio.
Try it again.
Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome back to
Hi.
another live stream from Logosol Portable Sawmills here in Härnösand, Sweden. Today's live stream is going to include a lot of milling. We're going to mill on the F2 chainsaw mill with the Husqvarna 390 XP chainsaw. We're also going to mill some boards on the bandsaw mill, the B1001, with the 18 horsepowered petrol engine. And the main event will be Anders, mostly Anders, building or constructing a wood
Shed?
shed,
Nej,
Firewood.
rack.
firewood rack. Yeah, you can see the one Anders already built in the picture, and we're going to copy that and do one more. So, and we'll see how it goes, if we are able to finish it or if we have to continue on another day. But that's, we'll see.
And we have also two of the SmartLine products here.
Yes, we have the smart splitter and the smart holder in front of us that we are going to
Use?
showcase. Very good. If you're interested in Logosol and our products, please visit our homepage. Go to logosol.com to find all pricing, more information about our products and about Logosol. And take a minute to subscribe to our newsletter by clicking the newsletter banner in top of the homepage. Be the first to know about new products, campaigns, and inspirational content here from Logosol.
Yes.
Yes,
And
you
we,
can.
we look forward to a lot of comments and questions in the chat today.
Yes, please ask away with
Yeah.
all the questions you have about Logosol and our products. You can also find us on social media. Perhaps that's where you're looking right now.
One of them.
one of the channels. You can find us on Facebook, Logosol Portable Sawmills, and YouTube and Instagram. So go check those out. Give us a like on Facebook and follow on Instagram and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to be notified about new live streams and more content here from us at Logosol. So, let's get started.
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm excited.
Yeah. But you know what we promised last week. You forgot it again.
Oh, I forgot it again. Yes. Let's take a minute to have a look inside the kiln. We started the kiln last week with a batch of oak slabs. So let's go and open it up and see how it goes. It's still a week or two before it's finished, but we can just open it up and have a look. Exciting.
Very.
Are you the camera
Yeah, I take the camera.
cameraman?
Yes.
Time.
If I
Come on.
Interesting for me to see. I was on
Did you turn it
vacation
off?
last week.
don't know.
Check the
That's home
cables.
radio. No.
Is it back?
Lars!
No. We need assistance.
We need it. Oh. No. No, maybe. Yes. I think it's worked.
I think it's working.
Yeah.
We have a thumbs up. So, here's the kiln. The WDU kiln unit and the kiln chamber in the form of a tent. So it's an insulated fabric. And on this side we have the kiln unit itself. It's a heating unit and a fan that circulates the air. Last week we turned it on, put it on 70 degrees and let it stay for 2-3 days. After that we lowered the temperature to about 50 degrees Celsius, and now we've opened the ventilation in the bottom of the kiln unit, and we've also, so that's the inlet ventilation that takes air from the outside and pushes it in the kiln. It goes in the kiln, heats up, and then as the water leaves the wood, I think we need to open it up to show. So this is how it looks inside now. You can see it's steaming a bit, so it's the water leaving the wood. And on the back side here we have the vent open, so we take in air from the outside, heat it up, the moisture goes out from the wood into the air, and we ventilate the air, the moist air, out on this side. So, but let's have another look next week and see if we are closing in on our 10% moisture content goal. So we closed
Can you help me up?
the
Zipper, yeah.
inner part of the tent.
Thank you.
And then we close the outer layer as well, because it's not that warm in Sweden right now. It's not super cold either, but it's around 0 degrees Celsius. So we need to have the outer cover on to have it well insulated. So let's have another look on that next week and see if we are getting close.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll leave it for now.
Good. Now can we work?
No, we can work. We have some 2x4s already. So Anders will start cutting them to length so that we can start building the side frames of the firewood rack. And I will start milling on the F2 here. So this is an extended F2. It's 5 meters long. I can cut logs up to 4.7 meters. If you're interested to see when we extended it, we have a live stream 4 weeks ago perhaps,
4 weeks. I think.
where we assembled an extra log lifter and a 1 meter extension. So the standard mill is 4 meter long with 2 log lifters, So this is an extended version with a 1 meter extra guide rail and 1 extra log lifter. So go check that out, but not yet. Not right away. But it's cool to see how quick it went to just assemble the log lifter was pre-assembled actually, but to just attach it to the F2 chainsaw mill. So we have a log here that we're going to cut into 2x4s, and I actually think that we can fit an 8-inch cant here in this one. So we'll do an 8-inch cant, split that into 2, and do 2x4s out of those 2 4-inch cants. And I've already prepared it for, it's a bit of a taper in this log. It's about 2-inch difference between the top end and the bottom end. So we have the log lifters in different position to take up the taper.
Ready?
Are you
What are
ready
you-
to cut
Yeah.
some lumber?
I'm ready to cut some lumber here on Milling Monday.
Milling Monday. Yeah, great.
Good.
I will split some firewood for the
You do
rack.
that.
I will start here.
So we made our first offcut or slab. And judging by the width or the diameter of this log, we can probably do a 1-inch side board before we turn the log around. And to make a 1-inch board, we lift it up 4 clicks for 1 inch and 1 click for the curve.
scissors?
Huh?
What happened?
Nothing.
What kind of saw are you? Chainsaw.
The chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's a Husqvarna Husky 390 XP. I think it's a 90cc chainsaw with
Pretty much at the 661.
yeah, as the 661, 7.5
Yeah.
horsepower. So it's a beast. Very well built to handle some milling. So now when we made the first cut, and we are going to, or first cut, second cut. We took the off cut and now we are going to turn it around. So we have this face facing down. So that we can start making our cant. Like so. And when we've tightened the log back, it's important to put or to set the correct height on the log lifters, because now they are supposed to be on the same height when we have this straight side under. And I believe we can make the 8-inch cant right away. But we're not going to make it exactly 8-inch. We're going to make it 8-inch and a quarter, so that we, when we split it, we account for the curve, so that we get two cans that are 4 inches wide. So let's put that away. And now when we have a cant that's 8¼ inch thick, we're just going to raise the log lifters to 4 inch. So now we split it up. We'll just lower the log lifters a bit. Vänta.
No, tänkte
Ja.
okej. I need some 2x4, so hurry up,
Yeah.
please.
So now we have a flat surface to go after. So now we can just start lifting it up 2 inch at a time, and we get 2 times 2x4s each turn, and then 2 inch, 8 clicks plus 1 for the curve. Anders is so fast. I don't even have time to like produce the lumber. I just feel the pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some questions. My chat on Facebook wasn't updated, but I fixed that now. Okay, do you have the moisture currently in the kiln? know?
The relative humidity in the kiln was like 80%. But that's not in the wood, so we haven't measured the moisture content in the wood.
Mm-hmm.
We only right now we just monitor the relative humidity.
Okay.
And of course it's quite high because all the water in the wood is taken up by the heated air right now. So when the wood starts to dry even more or dry out, the relative humidity will drop as well.
Okay, more. Can you get that wood splitter in the US?
Yes, sure. It's called the Smart Splitter.
Yes, and you can find it if you contact our Logosol dealers. Okay, guys, I have a F2 Plus on order. What is the optimum bar for a steel MS661? 28 or 36 shears?
I would personally go for the 28-inch bar because it's reasonably long and it's easier to handle. The 36-inch bar is so long that the chainsaw itself is quite not difficult to handle, but it's easier with the shorter guide bar. And the 28-inch is not an it's not a very short guide bar. It's good enough for the F2 Plus. And I would change, if you need a longer guide bar, I would change to that when it's necessary and keep the 28-inch guide bar on for the most part of the milling. 28 inches, I believe, 70 centimeters, and 36, 90 centimeters.
Yeah.
And you will get more deflection in the 90 centimeter. First of all, the guide bar no support, only supports guide bars up to 28 inch. So that's one point that's worth to mention. And the deflection in the 36-inch guide bar is quite much as well. It's quite heavy on the tip, so it will deflect down or way down. Yes.
Okay, that's all for now. Let's go to work again.
Let's go to work again.
Yeah.
Anders,
Yes.
stop messing around. So let's see if we can do one more cut over here before we turn the cans around. I'll just lower the log clamps so we don't mill in them by accident. And we'll raise the same amount this time, 9 clicks. And for this final step, we are just going to turn the small cans around. Put the clamps back on. And set the log lifters to 2-inch. And I'm going to use the third log lifter as well to give it some support, because it was only hanging on the two outermost log lifters for this. So now all three log lifters are set at 2-inch, and we can make this last cut here. Yes, I'm finished. Does that mean that I can go and take a cup of coffee now? So that's it. Now we made our last cut, and in the bottom we have two 2x4s left. And now Anders is probably going to say that he doesn't need more 2x4s, but
Yes,
doesn't
you're
matter.
absolutely right.
I'm right, as always. So I did all of this for nothing.
Only for fun.
Only for fun. It is fun. So, but we got, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8 2x4s out of it, I think.
Are you ready for some questions?
Shoot.
At what length of bar is supplemental oiling required for both hardwood and softwood?
Oh. I mean, normally these guide bars up to 36-inch doesn't even have a way of oiling them in the top. So, I mean, if it would have been required, I would say that the guide bar manufacturer should have put an oiler hole in the top. With that said, I know that the double-ended guide bars have, of course, a guide bar mount at each end where you can put, where you can have the oiler on the chainsaw and also on the top part. So without doing anything about the guide bar, like drilling a hole or something in the top, it's impossible to put an extra oiler in the top. And of course, you need to push it where it's needed the most, in the channel or in the groove where the drive links go. Otherwise, I mean, it won't do any good just by having it dripping on the chain. So, I mean, the guide bars, I know up to 36 inch don't have a hole for it. So if you're willing to work with the guide bar and do some changes to it, it's possible to add an oiler in the top, but perhaps not recommended. I don't know. We only have it on the double-ended guide bars and on our big mill solution. So tricky, not a tricky question, but it's really difficult, and I would imagine that question have 10 different replies, depending on who you ask.
But nothing that we offer
No,
or recommend.
no. I mean,
No.
if you want to do it yourself,
Yeah.
of course, 36-inch bar works well. You can see if the chain sticks. I mean, you throw off a lot of chain oil in the top, but probably the limit goes there somewhere, 36-inch. But that's just a guess. I don't know exactly.
Okay, we go ahead with next question.
Yes.
What chain are you using?
On the F2 chainsaw mill, we are using the Steel 63 PMX, I believe it's called. It's a 3/8 Pico 1.3 millimeter pitch. Do you say pitch? No, gauge. 1.3 millimeter gauge
Gauge.
or 0.050 gauge if it's like imperial, and 3/8 Pico pitch. And it's a special ripping chain from steel, so it's grind at a 10-degree top plate angle.
That's all questions for now.
Yeah, so let's go and help Anders perhaps.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it's kind of interesting to just watch him.
Sit here and watch.
Watch him working as well. You can do one more. Was it too short or too long, or?
Oh, but we need one more.
Aha, okay.
It's a very
Oh.
good idea to build it on a pallet.
It's
You can
really,
Move it.
it's really good. Easy to move around.
Yeah.
I guess you could build it on those small carriages with wheels as well.
Yeah.
If
probably.
you don't have a pallet forklifter or something. Okay. Start here.
Yes.
Perfect.
Almost.
Do you want to start with the big ones in the back?
Yeah, we can use them. Should we just cut them with a chainsaw? Measure and
Measure and cut them? Yeah.
I think this is good. Tricky part is to get it pretty straight.
It's a fantastic afternoon. I mean, the sun. It's so nice. Oh, you are so concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can-
You were saying?
It's a fantastic afternoon with the sun. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was.
it's so great.
I think it's the first day in a long time with sun like this.
Yeah. What is that hand splitter called? Do you sell those? They are called Smart Splitter. Logosol Smart Splitter.
Take one more that big so it's fast.
Yeah. Then
And the
we'll
small sawhorse,
And
it's
just
called
turbo.
Logosol Smart Holder.
turbo screw it into place.
Yeah.
And also last week we
We can probably. Anders. The one you. Anders. The
yeah.
one you are measuring with. We can probably put that on this side.
Okay, yeah.
Or because these are pretty wide. Or, yeah, that's
Perfect.
perfect.
Okay, but I see I have a. Maybe we should put one more long.
What?
So we do it the same as.
That's on the
we
other
take
one.
this one.
It's a really nice outdoor activity.
yes.
Mailing and building.
And last week we published the plan for the whole spring, I think, on the website. So we will be out here almost every Monday, Milling Monday. And we will also have an open house day. Live.
Yeah, like before. 6 hours non-stop.
Yeah, 4 or 6 hours.
For the
For
front,
first,
front left or
from the.
front right?
No, there is still time to send in your questions in the chat or comments. So there will be no... Okay.
And this will be perfect here.
Yes.
Yes.
It will be awesome, guys.
What the evening.
Ooh, yeah.
But this has to go all the way up, Andreas.
Ah. Okay. Sorry. Starting to
Okay,
look really
shall we
nice.
continue or
Yeah.
in...
Yeah.
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 Yeah, says Anders.
Let's finish.
He likes to build stuff.
Yeah. I answer another question.
Oh.
If you will continue it next week or
Aha, okay.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know what to
perhaps.
finish.
But we can
do one.
We can do one more. Ta-da!
Good. Should we cut it?
Yes.
Okay, a question.
So,
I have an M8. Can I change the log holders like the ones you are using?
Yes.
Yes, that's possible.
The log holders XL are a perfect upgrade for your M8 chainsaw mill.
They are very good and popular.
Yes, and that's why we now have them as standard on the F2 and F2 Plus chainsaw mills. But they fit your log lifter guide rail or log bed profile.
So they fit M7, M8, farmers, F2 and F2 Plus.
Yes. Yeah. And you can find them with item number 4508-001-1027.
we're gonna ask him about more products.
That will be another live stream,
sorry,
Anders. We
That's
will.
not stream.
that was a bit nerdy. I don't know if it's the right item number, but anyway, I think so. Okay, we'll stop there. We didn't quite finish, but we have more live streams in front of us.
Yes.
So we will finish it another time. I don't know what the schedule says about next week, but perhaps we can do some part of it next week as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for a great afternoon.
Thank you. And Very nice that you were watching, and see you next time. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.